Hey there, viewers! Do you always feel exhausted? Do you drag yourself out of bed to get to work in the morning? Are you losing interest in your work in general? Do you feel like you're good for nothing? If your answer to all these questions is yes, you might be burnt out. This is a state of mental or physical exhaustion. In today's video, we'll talk about burnout and its prevention. What are signs and stages of a burnout? Who gets it, and how can you prevent it? We'll be discussing all of these and more. Let's start with the signs of a burnout. Number 1. Exhaustion. If you're stressed for a long time, you'll feel exhausted. Not the usual exhaustion and fatigue you experienced at the end of a hectic day. You'll feel exhausted physically, mentally, and emotionally all the time. If you're constantly working in a similar pattern without any break or fun activity, you're likely exhausted. Continuous exhaustion is a sign of burnout. There'll be a lack of motivation for you. Your sleep schedule has altered, not to mention the changes in appetite. Along with exhaustion, you'll also have regular headaches and stomach aches. It could signal burnout. You'll also feel empty and unable to cope with the demands of life. Do you feel exhausted all the time? Sound off in the comment section below and start a conversation with our Bestie community. Number 2. Irritability. Do you get angry and annoyed easily? Small things like preparing for a meeting with coworkers along with household tasks will leave you highly irritated. You'll lose your cool easily and often feel emotionally out of control. Number 3. Frequent illnesses. Just like long-term stress negatively affects your health, burnout also makes you susceptible to illness. It can lower your immunity, resulting in easier bouts of cold and flu. You may also experience insomnia. Most importantly, your mental health is affected. You may have anxious thoughts, which lead to depression as well. Number 4. Isolation. People with burnout avoid family get-togethers and weekend parties with friends. They feel overwhelmed and find it hard to be social butterflies. It's very difficult for them to socialize with friends, family members, and coworkers. They prefer being alone and isolated. Number 5. Escape fantasies. Long-term work-related stress or trauma will make you feel like running away from such stressful situations. People with burnout usually daydream about escaping from their present situation. You always think about going on a solo vacation. In worst cases, people with burnout turn to alcohol and drugs. They use these addictive substances as a coping mechanism for stress. Moving on, let's take a look at the stages of burnout. Burnout doesn't happen overnight. It hits you gradually. Experts have outlined 12 phases of burnout. Number 1. Excessive drive and ambition. It's good to be ambitious and excited, but too much ambition is not good. An offer letter for a new job should spark some enthusiasm in you, not over-ambition. Too much ambition often leads to burnout. Number 2. Working harder. Working hard is great, but not at the cost of your health. People with burnout work harder or sometimes try to, which affects their mental state. Number 3. Neglecting your own needs. In an attempt to work hard, self-care is usually neglected. This is a warning sign of burnout. You don't eat well and your meals consist mostly of junk food. Regular workout is missing from your routine. You also stop making an effort to groom yourself. Your sleep schedule has been ruined and you may even suffer from insomnia. Number 4. Displacement of conflict. Because you're pushing yourself to the max, you start looking for someone to blame for driving yourself to this point. Some people take out their frustration on friends and family. They may even take it out on their boss, putting their career in jeopardy. Number 5. No time for non-work-related needs. It's fun to go to the movies and party with friends and family, but people with burnout usually avoid these enjoyable activities. It's hard for them to take time for themselves. Number 6. Denial. People with burnout usually don't accept their fault. Overstress affects their behavior, making them impatient and irritated. They blame others for their behavioral changes and start to find flaws in people around them. Feel like you're missing out? Make sure you join our millions of viewers by hitting that subscribe button and staying up to date on all of our great Bestie content. Number 7. Withdrawal. Those on the road to burnout limit their socializing. They withdraw from friends and family, as well as activities and events they were once interested in. This leaves them even more worked up, as there's now nothing to distract them from life's stresses. Number 8. Behavioral changes. People with burnout gradually become more aggressive. They're annoyed, irritated, and angry at others for no reason. These people are usually unhappy and spread negativity. They used to be passionate but no longer enjoy the things they once loved. Number 9. Depersonalization. You feel disconnected from your body and your thoughts. You observe yourself from the outside of your body. There's a strong feeling of complete detachment from your life, and you're no longer able to control your emotions and thoughts. Number 10. Inner emptiness or anxiety. People with burnout feel an extreme sense of emptiness. They feel lonely, confused, and a lack of motivation. This was not the situation earlier. Due to overworking and overstressing themselves, they now feel anxious. They lack interest in things they once loved and no longer have the drive to pursue them. This makes the anxiety worse. Number 11. Depression. Continuous physical and mental exhaustion may result in depression. You think you're good for nothing and you start feeling hopeless. This only leads you down a darker road, eventually getting you to the final stage of burnout. Number 12. Mental or physical collapse. Burnout may hit you so severely it gets really difficult to cope with. At this point, you may need medical attention. Talk to a therapist and try to work your problems out. Oftentimes, they'll prescribe you some type of medication. Other times, they'll give you advice on how to naturally heal yourself. Who gets burnout? Anyone. Yes, anyone. People who overstress themselves are more vulnerable to burnout, especially professionals like doctors and nurses. Because you're constantly assisting people, you get exhausted quickly. People taking care of an ill family member are at risk of burnout. Also, people who strive for perfectionism can be easy targets for this. Spotting the signs and stages of burnout is important. It can help treat and prevent it. Yes, you can prevent burnout. Just follow some really basic steps. Number 1. Exercise. We know it's easier said than done. Exercise not only benefits your physical health, but will boost your mental health as well. Regular exercise enhances your mood and reduces anxiety. You might not have the time to follow a proper workout routine. Try doing a mini workout daily. It could be yoga, Zumba, aerobics, walking, dancing, and basic stretching exercises. Before we continue, would you like to learn about effective CrossFit exercises? Check out our video on 11 CrossFit exercises that will transform your body in 30 days. Now back to our discussion on how to prevent burnout. Number 2. Practice good sleep habits. Sleep relaxes and repairs your body. Sleep disturbances and poor sleep quality negatively affect your mental health. Healthy sleep habits are vital for your well-being. Reduce your late-night Netflix binges, avoid caffeine before bedtime, and create a relaxing bedtime routine. Number 3. Eat a balanced diet. Food influences your mood. Eating a clean and healthy diet positively affects your mental health. Consuming more processed foods will contribute to mood disorders, leading to anxiety and depression. So, it's very important to have a balanced diet. You should incorporate more omega-3 rich foods such as walnuts, fish, and flaxseed oil into your diet. Omega-3 fatty acids act as natural antidepressants and elevate your mood. Number 4. Feel free to ask for help. It's absolutely okay to feel stressed and burnt out. Instead of trying to act normal, reach out for help. Talk to a close friend or your partner and explain your emotions. Try to share the reasons behind your stress. In case of career-induced burnout, you can even share your thoughts with your boss and ask them if they can help. If you think there's no one you can share your feelings with, seek professional help. If someone around you seems physically or mentally exhausted, try and help them. Listen to their issues and support them in their stressful period. Validate their feelings, appreciate them, and assure them that they're not alone. If you think you have burnout, just be kind to yourself. Find a medical professional who can help you, and you'll be out of this soon. Remember, you're stronger than you think. Burnout often leads to anxiety. Would you like to learn more about anxiety? Let's keep the conversation going with a couple more videos, shall we? Here's what you need to know. Check out 12 things you're doing because of high-functioning anxiety. Or how about 5 foods to avoid if you have anxiety? Go ahead, click one, or better yet, watch both, and learn more about how to cope with anxiety. Did you know about these signs and prevention tips for burnout? Let us know in the comments below.